Hello, howdy, howdy. Hello, hello. Wagwan, mambo vipi? Wow, nice. Habari. Hello, guys. How you doing? Hope you're doing good. I hope you had a nice and fantastic weekend. Welcome to another week full of drama and shenanigans, and I love it. Karibu sana. If you're joining for the first time, welcome. My name is JT. This right here is JT Podcast. Welcome to another episode, a reaction video, of course. We're back again to check what's happening. What's happening in the streets? Been having a very, let me say, interesting week or weeks. Let me say weeks. Couple of days or weeks. We've been having a very interesting week here. The streets have been busy with shenanigans and drama. And of course, we can't miss to talk about what's happening because it's so evident, it's written in people's faces. And as long as you put your life on camera, you put your life on public space, be sure that people will talk about it. Okay? So just a reminder, just a reminder for those people who come to remind me, JT, go out and find the content. No, yeah, no, I know. This is my content. Welcome again, guys. We're back again to check what's popping. And something really interesting here. I don't know if you've noticed. And apparently, DEE MWANGO and Rocio they're having like a cold war. Let me call it cold war. They're having a very rough time being closer to each other. You know, the last time I checked, when DEE MWANGO was in the village, very closer to Maro like this, Rocio wasn't cool. You know, she had to take a leave. She had to go to London, take a walk until DEE MWANGO made a video that she's flying somewhere. She's leaving the country. She packed the bags and she say, "I'm leaving." Okay, so Rocio thought that, oh, so DEE MWANGO, if DEE MWANGO is leaving, then I'm gonna go back to the village because I'm gonna have my time with Marwa. Immediately she landed back to the village. Then boom, DEE MWANGO was just in Mombasa and she came back, just like always, clingy and on Marwa's shoulders day and night. So that thing really pisses Rocio very much. But the problem is there's no way you can separate Marwa and DEE MWANGO. I mean, the two, you can't separate them, and it's like it's something that developed from childhood. So Rocio may need to deal with that thing, that reality that DEE MWANGO and Marwa are just like, I don't know. You know? Whoa. Okay. So apparently, so I'm looking at this yesterday's incidences, yesterday's scenarios that Rocio, DEE MWANGO, and Marwa came together. Physically. I'm talking about physical. But seriously, you could see everything was wrong. Rocio was off. Her face was dragging on the floor. Her mood was off, like her moods were really off. DEE MWANGO was on top of the moods. With Marwa, they were really having the best of the time. But now what caught my attention is some little arguments they were having here about their dream car, about their taste, about this and that. Anytime that DEE MWANGO will agree with Marwa on something, then definitely Rocio have to come and say, I have to come and disagree and make it look awkward that these two these two have an awkward test. They have a very odd test, be it on a food, on cars, or on their preferences. Rocio was trying really hard to look different, and you already know now what Rocio is dealing with ever since DEE MWANGO came back uh, to Nairobi. I mean, DEE MWANGO was the first to come to Nairobi after Rocio left the village. And when she came to Nairobi, she wanted to meet Rocio and meet Otto. Rocio said no. Okay, she declined. Matter of fact, they had unfollowed each other. I'm gonna check if they have followed each other now. So DEE MWANGO and Rocio are not cool. So when DEE MWANGO came to Nairobi, she wanted to meet Rocio and meet Otto, maybe to make content of it or something and make it look like nothing is wrong with the village. But hey, um, Rocio refused to meet DeMwango, and DeMwango was pissed, and she acted like now she's leaving the country. She booked a train and or a next year, and she left, say, "I'm leaving." When she left, she went to Mombasa, and then Marwa came, and Marwa came, met Rocio, and boom, DeMwango came back, and now DeMwango is all over Marwa again, even here in Nairobi. So Rocio, oh my God, Rocio, I'm really feeling for Rocio. She ran from these two, and now they followed her to Nairobi. Healed from severe malaria, but now sick, very sick of DeMwango. If there is a very big disease that Rocio have to deal with, is DeMwango, because severe malaria you can take whatever that medicine that Rocio said took, or Panadol, whatever, Stocin. I'm not a medic. You can take that and get okay, but now dealing with DeMwango, especially when she's closer to Marwa, it's almost like trying to move a mountain. You know, you're gonna tire yourself. Like something you can't do it. So I really feel Rocio's pain. Now, she played her card so well from the beginning. She played her card and she won. She actually succeeded in convincing Marwa to come to pick her from Nairobi, even though they're buying time to make it look like they didn't just come from Rocio. But it's evident that Rocio had to flee from the village, and so they came for her, and now they're trying to convince her back to the village, even though I really think that Rocio is still holding to that, to her terms, that maybe she don't want to go to the village like that. But does she have an option? Of course she doesn't. You can see she's trying to buy into it, but her energy is off, her mood is off, and all that. I spotted a few awkward scenes here and there that I saw, and I thought that, like, this is so interesting, because they now bring the whole picture of the cold war that they have with DeMwango and Rocio, and now Marwa trying to play a neutral figure between them. But it's clear that he's sidelining to Rocio, no, to DeMwango's side than Rocio, and now Rocio is trying to prove that okay, I'm different. I'm a different breed. Anyway, let me take you straight. We get started from the beginning. I'll be checking the two videos, Marwa's video and DeMwango's video, because both of them they look same. But now there are a few scenes here and there that I looked at and I was like, seriously, this is crazy. Anyway, karibu sana, welcome guys. As you're joining, like the video for me, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and yeah, at least if you have to. Thank you so much. All right, let me present something for you here. Okay, so what you can see on your screen right there is in the hotel room, right? They're in a hotel room, and DeMwango decided to come and visit. I want you to pay attention to what I'm saying. DeMwango came to visit me, Toto, and the rest. Okay, DeMwango came to the hotel to visit me, Toto, Maisha, and the rest. Okay, so the rest here means Rocio. You know, that is Marwa. That is Marwa for you. DeMwango came with a banquet of flowers to visit me, Toto, and the rest. You know, the rest now is Rocio. And you know, the rest, they declined. They refused. You know, they rejected DeMwango's offer of flowers. And Marwa had to ask Rocio, did you accept the flowers? Because these flowers, you know, they are makeup flowers. You know, when you break up, you give your partner the flowers so that you guys make up. So Rocio, did you accept the flowers? Rocio saying, nah. Did you pick the flowers? Because she didn't. Okay. The last time I told you when I made them previous, like the previous episode, No. An episode before the one I dropped yesterday, there was an episode I dropped where I told you about the meetup of Rocio and DEE MWANGO, because now DEE MWANGO Rocio rejected the request of DEE MWANGO to meet her, and when MARWA came and made that happen, Rocio had to make it right. Okay, she had to apologize to DEE MWANGO, and because of course you can't separate MARWA and DEE MWANGO, so Rocio had to apologize to DEE MWANGO. And now DEE MWANGO is trying to make it like it's a friendly thing. So she pops up here with a bunch of flowers and give Mitoto and the rest. So this rest, who's Rocio, she literally rejected the flowers. That was awkward though. So from that hotel room, that is where the energy was off. These two have been having like a very rough time being closer to each other. Even if they fake it on camera or that 2-hour-long video, the energy was so off, very off. DEE MWANGO seemed to be so much like hyped and interested when having Mitoto, but now Rocio doesn't like that idea that DEE MWANGO likes the baby and she does. They don't vibe, and so because of MARWA, Rocio cannot tell DEE MWANGO, "Don't touch my baby." That is her. But I'm gonna take you through the whole thing and see those most awkward moments. So, DEE MWANGO, you came to check Mitoto and the rest. Oh, that is MARWA who said that. And I don't know. Chineke. Like the video, guys. Thank you.
Guys, this video starts here. I have my sister here.
Yeah.
She came to check on Mitoto and the rest.
Hey guys.
You heard that? I have my sister here. She came to check on Mitoto and the rest. Please, MARWA, repeat that.
Guys, this video starts here. I have my sister here.
Yeah.
She came to check on Mitoto and the rest.
Hey guys.
She came to check on Mitoto and the rest. Now tell me, if you really think that this it's normal, tell me why Rocio, why DEE MWANGO didn't meet Rocio, because she came to Nairobi before MARWA. And when she came to Nairobi, she wanted to meet Rocio, but she couldn't. Rocio said no, until when she acted like she staged an exit saying she leaving the country. She went to Mombasa, so Rocio thought that DEE MWANGO has gone. So when MARWA came, Rocio was okay. I mean, her mood was okay. They went to do shopping or window shopping, whatever, to buy Bispi. Hey Bispi, who is MARWA? Dudu. I don't know nobody about that. Oh, hello Bispi. Who is MARWA? Dudu. That is I've never heard something like that. Is that an animal? No, it's a YouTuber. It's a big YouTuber. Oh, oops. I thought it's just a type of a car. Anyway, Bispi doesn't know MARWA. So when Rocio was here with MARWA, she was so hyped, she was so fine and happy. But now comes a headache, comes a nightmare called DEE MWANGO, and she has spoiled everything between the two. And now, because Rocio accepted the terms, and now I believe they're heading back to the village in maybe Monday or something. Rocio have to understand that this is something she had to deal with like for the rest of her life. As long as DEE MWANGO and MARWA are there together, she will never have the same attention she's looking for from MARWA. MARWA always give DEE MWANGO attention more than Rocio, and that is something maybe she have to. The earlier she accept this thing, the earlier she understand this thing, the better, because it will save her from a lot of headache. Because openly, everyone can see on camera that Rocio is not okay, even though she said that she has recovered from severe malaria or marwaria. Somebody said severe marwaria. She's not okay. I thought now she has recovered because the other day she went to visit the zoo or the animal park, whatever. We thought now she was okay, but now apparently, or suddenly, she's now back down. Anyway, DEE MWANGO, you came to visit Mitoto and the rest. And this rest, they rejected your flowers. That is an awkward moment, though.
And she came with a banquet of
Flowers.
Right here, guys. Mitoto is trying. Special shout out
To the curious florist.
let's
These
see.
are the details.
All right. Whatever the agency that gives DEE MWANGO flowers to bring to Rocio, actually the flowers were meant for Rocio because they are breakup and makeup flowers. Okay.
Details here, guys.
Thank you so much.
He actually told me to give this to Maro and Rocio.
Thank you. Thank you.
He told me to give these flowers to MARWA and Rocio because they had broken up and now they need to make up. These are makeup flowers. These agencies supply flowers for funeral. They supply flowers for weddings and breakup and makeup. You understand? So these were supposed to be given to Rocio on behalf of MARWA because now they are making up. But Rocio didn't take the flowers because now how you say that DEE MWANGO came to visit me, Toto, and the rest, the rest is sleeping there on bed. She rejected.
Thank you so much. Rocio, you received?
Thank you.
Yes, look.
Rocio, you received? She said thank you. She didn't even touch that thing. I'm sure she won.
They are over 150, I'm telling you. Curious florists, thank you so much. And you're told they are able to deliver any type of flowers for any event.
So what were these flowers for, by the way?
Yeah, weddings, burials, makeup. Makeup is after breakup.
Here are the details.
Oh.
All right. So makeup is after breakup, like these flowers, all right? So, hey, let me remove this. I'm not
providing.
You can even say plus 254.
Okay, plus 254.
Yes.
7. Yes, the Q. Okay.
This.
One moment. All right. So Rocio deliberately refused to pick those flowers.
To me now, I'm gone.
Let's struggle with Toto here. Chini ya maji. All right, guys. Okay. This video starts from here. Keep watching.
So DEE MWANGO even left that room. DEE MWANGO left that room without Rocio saying a word to her, not even a greeting. Hello, guys. DEE MWANGO came to visit me, Toto, and the rest. And she brought a bouquet of flowers. So Rocio, have you received? Oh my God, that is really embarrassing. That's really embarrassing, DEE MWANGO. Rocio say, yeah, thanks. I ain't touching that thing. I can't touch that trash. Anyway, so from that moment in the room, there started a very rough moment. Like they tried to make a good one, like a vlog, three of them. And if you notice, if I show you on both titles, nobody tagged Rocio, by the way. Nobody tagged Rocio. For example, let me show you here. This is DEE MWANGO's video, right? She wrote on the title, Special Day Out with me, Toto Maisha, featuring MARWA. And on MARWA's channel, he wrote, Crazy Inside Africa's Biggest Open Air Motor Car Market, Kenya, Africa. Let me see. On MARWA's description, MARWA tagged Maisha, I Am Maisha Vlogs, and DEE MWANGO and Rockabrera Travels. Let me see if DEE MWANGO tagged Rocio. DEE MWANGO didn't tag Rocio, only tagged MARWA. Okay. Anyway, the two have been really having a rough time together. DEE MWANGO and Rocio. Let me check on the Instagram to see if they followed each other already, because I just want to get deep into it from a point where I understand what's happening. Right? Like the video, guys. Okay. Please like the video. Instagram, why you not opening? let me open my Instagram first, then I get back. Okay. It's right here. Let me show you. Okay, here we are at Rocio. Okay, Rockabrera Music. And let's see if she's following DEE MWANGO. Let's search and see if she's following DEE MWANGO. It's clear. She's still not following DEE MWANGO, so you can tell that this war is not over yet. Okay, it's not yet over. DEE MWANGO and Rocio are not following each other. If I go back to Rocio, no, DEE MWANGO, let me search for. Let me search for DEE MWANGO. See. Okay, let's see if she follows. Let's see if she follows Rocio. No, Cabrera. Okay. No results. So basically, DEE MWANGO and Rocio are still unfollowed each other. They have blocked each other, and yeah, that's basically it. Okay, that is it for now. And now that tells you that the war between the two is not yet over. And it was so evident from all these videos, MARWA's video and Rocio video. No, MARWA and DEE MWANGO's videos. Both of them, they tried to feature Rocio, but the argument was so off. Actually, I had DEE MWANGO and MARWA making fun of Rocio. That Rocio, you want these big cars? Come and touch it so that you manifest, and it might come. You know, manifest is manifesting, right? Rocio, come and manifest. Apparently, MARWA and DEE MWANGO, they watch reactors, and Rocio, all of them, they watch reactors. So they try to use the same tactics the reactors used to piss them off. So they are using it to piss Rocio off. Rocio, come and touch here and manifest. And Rocio, is this not your dream car? Rocio was like, hell no, bro. That is not my dream car. You know, that's not my dream car. It's not. So they were going to a place of like an open air market, car market, and the argument and conversation were really off. Rocio was always, you know, disagreeing with DEE MWANGO and MARWA's preferences. Whenever DEE MWANGO and MARWA agree on something like this is their preferences, this their dream car, Rocio will say, nah, I don't feel like that is something I need, you know. And let me show you what I'm talking about. First of all, let Rocio manifest. Rocio, come and manifest. Here we go. A minute, guys. Like the video for me, please. Like the video for me.
Even me touching. Does your touch? It may come your way. Touch.
So you hear how DEE MWANGO is laughing from the background because they know that is what they've been talking about in the background. Okay, Rocio has always been talking about manifesting things. You know, when I want something, I manifest it. I manifest, and it comes my way. I manifest, and so they were making fun of Rocio. Come and touch this car. Come and touch it and manifest. It might come your way, Rocio. Touch.
It may come your way. I'm telling you. Touch here, we manifest. Let's manifest. Follow us, manifestation.
Follow us, manifestation. Touch, Rocio, and manifest. You know, it might come your way because you always say that you manifest and things happen. So manifest, Rocio, manifest. Anyway, I know that Rocio was not actually impressed by that, or maybe was not cool with how these two were trying to make fun of her and all that they were trying to do, especially DEE MWANGO. Every time he was trying to upset Rocio. When Rocio say that, nah, I like this car, DEE MWANGO say no. When DEE MWANGO say I like this car, Rocio will say, nah, that is a funeral car. You have a very awkward test. And DEE MWANGO will be like, nah, that is not what we use for hay. Anyway, Rocio, have you manifested?
We manifest. Let's manifest. Follow us, manifestation. Very nice. Not one day. Soon.
Manifest. Okay, manifest. Okay, let's let me show you something else here. Rocio, do you want to say hello? Let me show you that. A minute. I'm trying to show you the so awkward moment that I saw here. So, Rocio, I want you to fake a smile and say hello to the camera, and you can see that the energy was really off, especially that DEE MWANGO is over here. Does Marwa really expect that now Rocio will act like she's cool with DEE MWANGO? Because it's evident these two are really they're rivals. That let me call them low-key enemies. Okay, low-key enemies. Okay, enemies are really strong term, but let me say rivals, right?
East Africa. We're in Kenya, Nairobi. This place, I've always seen it on YouTube, and I've said today, I'm going to bring my crew here, starting with my wife, Rocio.
See Rocio's face. I said I'm going to bring my crew here, starting with my wife, Rocio. Rocio, are you going to say hello after manifesting?
Rocio, say hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Rocio, say hello. Hello. And that was all, But when DEE MWANGO was given a chance to say hello, she was laughing there and feeling happy. Because for Rocio, there's nothing smile about him. Okay, this is all fake. They definitely forced her to be in this mix. She doesn't want to be closer to DEE MWANGO, even if Marwa forced it or maybe make it look like they're cool. It's not. They are not.
And also we have my sister DEE MWANGO.
Yes, guys.
And we have Mitoto. Mitoto, what do you want? Mercedes or car bizarre big machine? Mitoto ya baba. You reach here, you get confused. You say,
right. So talking about car preferences, that is where I got some really good juice. DEE MWANGO and Marwa, they kind of agree on some things, even though maybe DEE MWANGO doesn't like this thing. Because Marwa says it's fine, DEE MWANGO will definitely support. Okay, DEE MWANGO does not really want to argue with Marwa, maybe disagree with him on camera and say no, that's not true. She might say yes because Marwa said it's cool, but Rocio really doesn't fear disagree with Marwa, or maybe turning him down. And so there was something about car preferences here. There's a car that Marwa spotted there, and he said that this is kind of Rocio's dream car. This is kind of Rocio's dream car. But now Rocio had to say no, because there's no way that she wants to agree with them, because especially when something that DEE MWANGO says it's okay, this is cool for me, I really think it's my So Rocio had to say no. I didn't say that is my dream car. My dream car is like a Range Rover or something. Madam Parasite. Who said DEE Mio or Toyota is my dream car? Mine is Range Rover, bro. Let me show you here. So here it is, the DEE Mio. The DEE Mio car that DEE MWANGO and Marwa really liked, and they said it could be a good car. But Rocio said, no, that's not my dream car.
I'm telling you, this car.
And they flex too much.
This car, when you have it with this one, Mazda DM. Is it Demo? Demio. These two cars, guys. Actually, this.
Actually, they are Rocio's dream car, right?
This was Rocio's dream before the Mercedes.
Oh my God, Marwa, you want to piss Rocio so bad. You want to piss her so bad. Because now, the problem is not like Rocio really hate that car. Of course, if you give her that car like a present, or maybe if you gift her, she won't reject it. But now, the only problem that you saw here, of all these scenes that you see, the most awkward moments that DEE MWANGO Rocio and MARWA are trying to argue is because Rocio doesn't seem like she agrees with DEE MWANGO's taste. Okay, DEE MWANGO has a very awkward taste according to Rocio, and whatever DEE MWANGO says is fine, Rocio definitely have to say, nah, that is really off. Okay, so because Demio and Mazda, is Demio and Mazda the same thing? Because Rocio and MARWA, no, because DEE MWANGO and MARWA are saying that they're nice cars for family or something. They definitely DEE MWANGO. Now Rocio had to say, no. Look at her face when she was saying, who said is my dream car?
Is it Demo? Demio. These two cars, guys. Yeah. Actually, this was Rocio's dream before the Mercedes. I nearly okay, Rocio.
Oh, Rocio. Rocio's like, oh my god, Mara, no, hell no. Okay, hell no.
It's not like a dream. It was like one of the cheap ones. This is the cutest, the only ones.
It's not like my dream car, okay? It's like among those cheapest car. I don't know when Rocio called a car cheap, and she has no car. I don't know. But Rocio said, by the way, that she knows more of cars than babies. That was interesting, you know. Like, I know more of cars than babies. I'll be talking about that in a minute. But let's finish this first. So I didn't say that is my dream car. I just said among the cheapest car that you can get, that is the cutest, you know. Not like it's my dream car, you know, my dream car.
Are more ugly.
The other ones are ugly.
Yeah.
Among the cheapest car, others are really ugly. Mine is this. And you can see that laughter in DEE MWANGO. That was actually a very sarcastic one. That Rocio, how dare you say something like that? As broke as you are. So you have an expensive taste, but you don't have nothing. I know she's laughing because she knows deep down that this one is right here because of the dream that maybe Mara will one day buy her a car or something. So what is your dream car, Rocio?
Mazda
I
DM.
wouldn't call it a dream. A dream is a Range Rover. So
You've seen Range Rover? We're gonna go there. Let's start with this. Then
Don't call it my dream car. My dream car is like a Range Rover or something. Okay? Anyway, I really love how DEE MWANGO was laughing at Rocio. So sarcastically. Rocio was feeling so pissed. Oh my god. If at this moment you left, if this moment MARWA left, DEE MWANGO and Rocio together there, maybe they would have thrown punches, KOs, and at each other. But maybe Rocio is sick.
then we finish with this.
Yeah.
I love the Mazda.
Anyway, that's not your dream car. What's your dream car, by the way? Let's check on DEE MWANGO's video, because that is where Rocio said her dream car is. It was here. Thank you for the likes, guys. Thank you for the likes. Please, if you haven't liked, you may take a moment to like, okay? If you haven't liked the car, play the car.
Cinema Line.
If you haven't liked the video, please take a moment and like the video, right? Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the likes. Just a moment. I'm trying to skip these commercials, all right?
KD061.
Yes.
Guys, this is a beautiful car.
Very beautiful.
When you drive it, you feel
Yes.
like, yeah.
Rocio.
Look at that, Rocio. Show us your dream car, because you say that Demio and Mazda are not your dream cars. Show us your dream car. Look at that look on Madam Parasite. What? If I was Mara, I would take Rocio and DEE MWANGO to a boxing ring. You know, I give them boxing gloves and tell them, hey, go. So that they give each other some really good kicks. Whoever wins, wins, because this beef is not going to end anytime soon. Rocio and DEE MWANGO will forever be enemies as long as Mara is involved. Oh, hey, in the equation, Rocio will ever be gloomy like this. He'll forever be this moody. That's it. Rocio, show us your dream car. Okay? Show us your dream car, Rocio.
Rocio, show us your dream car here.
machine.
Hey, look, Rocio, this one, eh?
Okay, because DEE MWANGO said that is a very nice car, Rocio had to say, nah, that is a funeral car. Oh my God. You put coffin inside. Are you telling me that I need to buy this car? Do I have a funeral home? DEE MWANGO, you really want to piss off Rocio. And I believe that DEE MWANGO was doing all this on purpose because Rocio refused to meet her when she came to Nairobi the first time. And now MARWA came and made that happen. And because of that, DEE MWANGO has to make Rocio understand that she means everything to the brother MARWA than Rocio. And you can see that DEE MWANGO was carrying baby Maisha and Rocio was walking on her own. That's to mean we are family. Me, Maisha, and MARWA are family. You are a stranger. So show us your dream car, Rocio.
This one, even it's just arrived from Japan. KDU. It has even number plates like mine.
Rocio is like, I don't like its back. Okay, I don't like this car. I don't like its back because that is where they place coffin. Some arguments really. Like, how do you buy a anyway? I know. I really understand that Rocio is really pissed off, and so there's nothing that could come out of her mouth that would be pleasing to DEE MWANGO. All she was trying to do is to upset DEE MWANGO and make MARWA DEE MWANGO's choices to look old class or awkward, while she was trying to make herself look different. But all of that is because of the differences they're having underwater. Rocio and DEE MWANGO are not okay, are not cool. However much they try to fake it, they're not cool. You know that. And actually, I really believe that 90% of their problems, Rocio's and MARWA's problems, 90% of them are caused by DEE MWANGO. Not like she really caused them to fight literally, but that presence of DEE MWANGO being closer to MARWA, clinging and climbing on him, not like literally climbing, being closer to MARWA every now and then, here and there, having much of his time, spending most of his time with her, planning their plans together without Rocio, that really pisses her off. And now looking at all this, and now imagining this is what she has to deal with for the rest of her life. And now, to make it worse, DEE MWANGO is building right there, closer or near MARWA. And now that's to mean they will have their whole time together because maybe MARWA will be jumping to DEE MWANGO's place to spend there day and night, making videos together, receiving their visitors, maybe. Who knows? So that thing really pisses Rocio off. I think now maybe Rocio right now is giving her terms. Maybe they need to go somewhere, or maybe she's here in Nairobi trying to look for an apartment where they can be living. They can live. Okay? But I don't know. I'm just gonna wait and see if Rocio is going to succeed in getting MARWA back to her own, because whenever DEE MWANGO is here, she's a nobody. The only thing that is keeping her here is because of Mitoto. And that's why you see the first thing that DEE MWANGO do when they come together is she texts Mitoto, because now they want to forget. If Rocio was carrying Mitoto, then definitely DEE MWANGO has to go there and check Mitoto and maybe interact with Rocio in that process. But carrying Mitoto, so Rocio can walk over there. She's a nobody. And I really believe that at this moment, because at this moment, Mitoto Maisha can be given food and they can take care of him without Rocio. And so that's why I guess Rocio have no shot anyway. She has no shot. She has no cards. MARWA is the one who holding all the cards right now. At that moment where Rocio said that she doesn't want to win the baby, she still want to breastfeed him, because that way, whenever she want to travel, she can travel the baby. But I guess now when they arrive to the village, the first thing they will do is to win the baby, and now start feeding the baby on his own. Whenever Rocio thinks of leaving, she can go on her own and nobody will care where she at, what she's doing. So, let's get back to the argument. Okay, let's get back to the argument, Rocio. Do you like this car?
It's like mine. Hey, I'm telling you.
You think it's the
I
same?
don't like the back.
Oh, Rocio doesn't like the back.
That was sarcastic though. Oh, Rocio doesn't like the back. Look how DEE MWANGO is looking at her. What? Why you don't like the back? Are you out of your mind? This is a very nice car. But what's the problem? Rocio said this is a funeral car.
The back is cool.
Because it's the one that they use for funerals, you know?
For funeral?
Yeah, they change it to put the coffin inside.
Oh my god. Because this is the car that they use for funeral. This back here, they open and put coffin or caskets inside there. I was like, oh, they use this for funeral? Okay, it's like, you see, the problem, no, right here, what's running in DEE MWANGO's head is like, how dare Rocio say that? Because she had me saying that that's a nice car. But Rocio had to say, no, that's not a nice car. I don't like the back because they place coffee inside there. It's a funeral car. DEE MWANGO had to say, no, in Kenya, that is not what we use these cars for. So Rocio, don't make it look like that.
Oh my God.
It reminds me of that.
Okay, we will not promote that car because they all...
DEE MWANGO, is that true? That we use this car for funerals? DEE MWANGO had to jump in and say, no, Rocio, you're lying. You lie.
I may look at this video and say, this guy's spoiled. It's so beautiful, guys.
It depends what you want to use it for, because
Okay.
here in Kenya, that's not the use of this
I think
car.
this is a B class, right? You can read. Let's just promote it, sister.
DEE MWANGO said, here in Kenya, that's not the use we use here for. Okay, we don't buy this car for funerals. It depends on what you want to use it for. So definitely, there's no way that DEE MWANGO and Rocio can agree on something. Anytime Rocio say this is my preferences, DEE MWANGO say no, that's odd. When DEE MWANGO say this is my thing, Rocio will always say something contrary, and that tells you that these two, and now they're going back to the same house called Villa Medellin or Medellin. Remember, Mat, the dog, is running up and down the sofas. Oh my God, Rocio. I can't believe what you're going back to.
It's so beautiful, guys.
It depends what you want to use it for, because here in Kenya, that's not the use of this
I think
car.
this is a B class, right? You can read. Let's just promote it.
DEE MWANGO is really pissed off. DEE MWANGO is so much pissed off to hear that Rocio is saying that this good car that I selected, the car that I said is my test, Rocio is saying that we use this for funeral. Oh my God, Rocio, no. No, Rocio, no. But anyway, Rocio said for her, she knows more of cars, so DEE MWANGO does not know nothing. Okay? She knows more of cars than even babies. Oh, yeah. I heard something of that sort, actually. Like, I know more of cars than kids. Let me see if I can get that part. Are you gonna like the video for me, guys? Yes, thank you. Thank you for that. Let me skip some commercial here in the meantime, as you're liking the video for me.
Fully loaded. What is fully loaded?
It has all like the accessories.
Okay, like radios.
Exactly.
Okay, and it's
All right, so when the lady who was selling the cars was explaining what's the meaning of full loaded, Rocio was here explaining what she knows about the full loaded something, because for Rocio, Mr. Luz, who's the father to Rocio, is a car enthusiast or something of that sort. Like, he likes cars, and so Rocio thinks that for her, she knows more of cars, and now she was there to explain to Mara what it means by full loaded. You can roll down the windows with electronically. You can roll down the windows and everything, the functions inside the smart functions, all right? And I know more of cars than even babies.
And control,
Yeah,
you
the
actually
window
get
comes
it.
in and out.
the father is a huge fan of
I know more about cars than kids.
me. I know about.
All right, I know more of cars than kids. This actually was on Mara's videos, but the most interesting part of all these shenanigans was on DEE MWANGO's video, because right there, if let me show you here.
So I decided to bring my sister here and my wife and we talk.
Yeah.
Marwa, I decided to bring my wife here. No, my sister. Actually, my sister comes first. Did she? Yeah. If you understand. Marwa says, I decided to bring my sister here and my wife. So, DEE MWANGO comes first in everything. I've been hearing a lot of crazy stories about DEE MWANGO and Marwa, of which I'm not going to talk about right now. There are a lot of awkward stories that you hear there, and you're like, oh, so how does Marwa think? How does Marwa treat DEE MWANGO more of like number one than Rocio? So, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about all that, but according to how I see things going, it's evident that Marwa really values or treasures DEE MWANGO more than Rocio. Even though Rocio has a baby for Marwa, all Marwa is looking for is baby, not Rocio. So I decided to bring my sister here alongside the rest to see the cars. Okay?
So I decided to bring my sister here and my wife and we talk.
Yeah. Okay, let's see what's happening.
Rocio is so pissed off. Really pissed off, you know? And even when now Rocio was DEE MWANGO was trying to explain about German machines, Rocio was looking at DEE MWANGO like, DEE MWANGO, do you even know anything about cars? DEE MWANGO is like, German machine, when you open even the door, it's heavy. You know, it's really heavy. That's why Rocio had to say, I know more of cars than even babies. You know, I know more of cars. So when DEE MWANGO is explaining about German machines, that when you drive a German machine, you feel it, you know. German machine, you feel, you know, you feel. And now you're looking at Rocio's face. She's looking at DEE MWANGO explaining about German machines. Like, DEE MWANGO, what do you know about German machines? I mean, seriously, do you know anything about German machines?
You know, the difference between German cars and these other ones is the heaviness of the cars. When you drive a German machine.
Look at that image. The difference between German machine is what? The heaviness. And Rocio is like, so this woman though, what do you know about cars? DEE MWANGO, as villager as you are, what do you know about cars? Anyway, I understand, Rocio. I really understand. You just had severe malaria the other day, so I don't expect your mood to be okay. Severe malaria is not a joke. Did you get prayers? Hey, you know, when you master this game, you play with the game. You know, play along the game and the rules. You make your money. You know, that's how it is. Anyway, DEE MWANGO, what you know about German machine or German machines?
Then you drive a Toyota, you will definitely feel the difference. German cars are very heavy. Even when you open the door, you feel like what? Even when driving, they're heavy.
Look at Rocio down there. Rocio's like, what do you know? What do you know, DEE MWANGO? What do you know about cars? Do you know anything?
On the road, but for the other ones, they're like papers.
Let's see the details. We want to promote this. Me, I'll still buy this car.
Wow. Anyway, one more thing here that I want you to see. I'm trying to sample for you the most awkward moments that I saw in these videos. Just to show you that the two, DEE MWANGO and Rocio, are not cool. They're really not cool. You know.
Beautiful horses. It seems it's like a police area because it's written Polo and I'm seeing police guarding this area.
Polo has nothing to do with police. Polo.
I'm seeing police at the gate.
Hey, beautiful houses over there. It's written polo. Okay. I don't know, guys. Please, before I make a fool of myself here, before I embarrass myself, please let me know, is polo something to mean police in any language? Please go ask Google or go ask. Let me play. Let me search. Let me search because I don't want to make a fool of myself. Let me see what that polo means. Oh, according to Google, the meaning of polo is a game played by teams of players on horseback using mallets with long, flexible handles to drive a woman. Okay, you can see the images of the polo. Let me open one image for you so you can see what is polo. So definitely Rocio was right, So polo is a game, okay? They play this. You climb on a hose, and you start playing like a hockey or something, using these things, and you play some balls using. You can see a ball down here, right? And you're on a hose, your hose. So you use your hose to run while playing this game. So Rocio was right. Just that now, Maro was trying to explain something he doesn't know. Something he doesn't know. And what is that thing? What's that part though? Oh. It's not here. It's right here. Okay. So Rosie was right, even though now I know that she wanted just to say that. And one thing that Maro hates is when you try to correct him on camera, or maybe how do you call it? Not correct him on camera, but prove him wrong. You prove him wrong, or you disapprove his points on camera. Polo has nothing to do with the police, Mara. Don't make a fool of it. Oh my God, I'm embarrassed to have you here. What is polo? Polo is police. Hey, Bisbee, what is polo? Hey, Bisbee, who is I am Mara? Anyway, Mara, polo has nothing to do with police. Rocio was right. But not because MARWA and DEE MWANGO wanted to sound like they want to be stars of their own movies. So Rocio have to tell them, no. Don't embarrass yourself here. Polo has nothing to do with horses.
Beautiful horses. It seems it's like a police area because it's written polo and I'm seeing police guarding this area.
Polo has nothing to do with police.
I'm seeing police at the gate.
But sometimes really have to listen. You need to have to listen to Rocio, because she's telling you that polo really has nothing to do with police, and she's right. I know she doesn't want to argue with you, because if that was DEE MWANGO, okay, if that was DEE MWANGO who told MARWA polo has nothing to do with the police, he would be more interested to know, so what does polo mean? But because it's Rocio. But I'm seeing police over there, and you can see horses there and police. So yeah. Anyway, guys, me, when I'm looking at all the shenanigans, one thing that comes to my mind is, as long as Rocio and MARWA are concerned, as long as DEE MWANGO and MARWA are concerned, Rocio is always going to find a hard or rough time getting MARWA's attention. Running to Nairobi was to trick MARWA to come have their time. Okay, their time here, maybe make up their things here, and But now DEE MWANGO followed them. Not like followed. She had come here previously, the first, but Rocio said no. She declined. She rejected the offer of meeting. And now, because MARWA came and met Rocio, DEE MWANGO came in the equation, and now they're all over here arguing right, left, and center. Before I finish the show, I'll need to repeat what Marwa said about DEE MWANGO visiting here. Marwa said, DEE MWANGO came to visit who? Me, Toto Maisha. And who? And the rest.
Guys, this video starts here. I have my sister here.
Yeah.
She came to check on me, Toto, and the rest.
Guys, I have my sister here. She came to check on me, Toto Maisha, and the rest. And she brought flowers for the makeup. Anyway, all I'm saying is, as much as they try to fake it, as much as they try to fake this reunion or something, something's really off and you can see it's so evident. DEE MWANGO and Rocio will never, ever click. They will never blend because both of them are fighting for Marwa's attention. Both of them are fighting for Marwa's space. DEE MWANGO want to be number 2 in Marwa's space. Rocio want to be number 2 there. And so that is a problem. But you know, one thing I really think is Marwa is the one who's messing all this. You know, there's no way that DEE MWANGO can take Rocio's place because Rocio is your wife. Let me say that. Okay? Your sister can never be your wife, and neither will your wife be your sister. And it's like having having thorn between your mama and your wife. You know, I've seen these kind of things. It's a really common problem in most Kenyan cultures that you marry a wife and you have your mama closer there. So you really get stuck between your mama and your wife. But one thing that you have to understand is your mama will never be your wife and your wife will never be your mother. So you just have to know that who is who and what role do they play in your life. Okay? Your wife is your wife, your mama is your mama. So treat them the way they are at their own positions. For example, when Con Mom come to the compound there to express her concern about the grandson, Marwa thinks that Con Mom is here to push Rocio, but that's not the case. Con Mom is trying to be a grandmom, okay, a caring grandmom, and Rocio also is trying to be a wife. And now, but Marwa, if Marwa doesn't understand this, because DEE MWANGO will always be between Marwa's women. I'm talking about all the women that Marwa will ever meet in his life. DEE MWANGO will try to be between the two. And as much as you know, Marwa has this soft spot for Sister DEE MWANGO. There are a lot of things that if you go down to history, you'll see a lot of stuff that maybe you may make a good point out of that. But I really think Marwa will be the one to end this all drama. But as long as he entertains it, he's forever going to be here. If he doesn't see a need of putting DEE MWANGO in her position and putting Rocio in her position, the two will forever fight because Marwa wants to be closer to Sister DEE MWANGO, but he doesn't understand that now. DEE MWANGO, yes, has a position as a sister, and Rocio has a position as a so-called wife. But anyway, this war of DEE MWANGO, between DEE MWANGO and Rocio is far from ending. Very far. It's just actually getting started. And now that Rocio has fallen trapped for this trap, and she's heading back to the village, I guess now this phase 2. It's called Stress 2.0. And the first one was Stress 2.1, and now she fell for the trick. Now she's going back to the village with Marwa and DEE MWANGO. I guess now they have realized that Rocio has nowhere to go. She has no options like that she said she do. And now all she can do is maybe come to Nairobi. She cannot exit Kenya just like that. So DEE MWANGO will go and double her awkwardness. Will go and double. I don't know. I can't imagine what's going to happen. You know, maybe she will go to Mombasa and get the puppies from Luna the dog to bring to Matmat in the village, and all of them will be working in Rocio's house. Anyway, it's really, really interesting to see how this is happening. And I want now one of these fine days is gonna blow, like it's gonna explode. It's a ticking bomb. For Marwa, he really enjoyed this because he can't let go. He can't really dare tell Sister DEE MWANGO like, now you have to give her space. I need time with my wife. No, the two shares, the bond that the two shares is so strong than what Rocio brings to the table. Anyway, that car show thing was a very interesting scene, and you could see everything is not okay. And I believe that after when they go to the village, if Rocio is not having a second plan or plan B, then I guess she in for a very rough ride. Let me believe she has a plan B, which I'm gonna check if she do. But for now, she has signed up for Stress 2.0. Anyway, guys, I guess it's my time to bounce because this drama is far from ending. It's just getting started. Okay? As you're sitting there just manifesting and manifesting and manifesting, help Rocio to manifest a good husband. Blonde eyes and blue hair. Blonde hair and blue eyes. English man. Because MARWA and DEE MWANGO, you cannot separate them. Anyway, what do you think about this whole drama? Do you think that now Rocio is going to find her peace in the village, or maybe she has a second plan or whatever? What do you think about this whole thing? Okay? Or do you think that MARWA is now going to put DEE MWANGO in her position and Rocio in her position, and now he's going to act like a family man? No way. The reason why they're taking Rocio to these fancy places is to go and show you that Rocio is only attracted to these materials. Show her cars, show her expensive farmware and kitchenware stuff. These are what attracts her, and she can imagine missing the Mercedes Benz. Anyway, the Mercedes Benz has arrived in Nairobi, and they will be heading back to the village anytime from now. I'll be waiting to see how it goes. One thing I know is some things never change. Some things never change. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys. It's been a pleasure having you all here. My name is JT, and this is JT Podcast. Thank you for watching to this far. If you watched to the end, let me know you watched the end. Before you go, please give a video a like, okay? Subscribe the channel if you haven't. Take a moment to subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. My name is JT. As I said, this is JT Podcast. Bye for now, guys. I love you so much. Some things never change, do they?
It's a tragedy, I'm a beautiful disaster. A reckoning, you wonder how I got this way. You think I'm someone to be saved, someone to clean up and tame. Oh, some things never change, never change. You think I would look pretty on your arm once you cover up my bruises and battle scars, but it always ends the same. Can't bear the things I've had to face. Got you crying on your knees in pain. Oh, some things never change, never change. Oh, you break your back to make me feel again. I stopped asking for forgiveness, cause you should know only fools tread where the angels fear to go, but you keep trying to get too close. Save myself by turning into stone. So save your judgment cause you just don't know. But some things never change, never change. Oh, they say I should feel guilty and change my ways, leaving crumpled bodies in my wake. Swear I didn't mean to make them break. Swear I didn't mean to make them break. But they're so delicate and so mundane, and they keep coming like a moth to a flame. Oh, some things never change, never change.